everyone, and welcome back to Easy Cooking with Linda B. Today, I am going to share a recipe with you that I first learned about from my friend Michelle of Cuisine de Michelle. Last year, she ran a cookies or Christmas goodies video 2023, and she had shared this awesome recipe called Peppermint Cream Squares. And I'm going to show you how she puts it all together. I made it once last year. It is so delicious, and I can't wait for you to see it. Now, what I will do is I will list in my description box below the link to Michelle's video and her channel. Please go check her out because right now she's running her Christmas cookies of 2024. Okay, so to make these peppermint cream squares, you will need the following. In this bag, I have 15 Oreo cookies that have been pounded, so they're crushed. And you'll need 3 tablespoons of melted butter. So what we will do here is put the Oreos that are crushed into the bowl. You want to have some texture with this, as you can see in here. Okay, so now with this, I'm going to take the butter that's melted, pour it inside here, and what's important at this point is you just mix it together until all the crumbs are moist with the butter. So now I have in front of me an 8x8 cooking square, or baking dish, I should say, which is lined with foil. Just pour this in here. And I will take my spatula and I want to form a bottom crust layer by pressing this into the baking dish. Once this is all put together, I'm going to put it in my oven at 350 degrees. I'm going to bake it for 8 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out and then what we do next. Now what I would like to do is let it cool. So I'm going to show you how we're going to make the filling that goes on top. Now to make the peppermint filling, in my food processor, I have 2 cups of confectioner sugar. And now to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of softened butter. I just break them up a little bit so I could spread them out. Okay, cover this up. And now we're going to mix this until the butter is totally combined with the confectioner sugar. Because what we're doing is we're going to make a cream. Okay, so now the confectioner sugar and the butter is very well combined. What I'm going to do now is take 2 tablespoons of milk and pour it in through the feed tube. And what this will do is really bring it all together. Now for the flavoring, I take a teaspoon of peppermint flavoring, drizzle inside here. What you want to do is keep that moving until it comes more of a cream as opposed to a dough. What you may have to do at this point is add just a little bit more milk to make it smooth. But I'm going to work with this and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So my cream is now set up. It has more of a pasty type of consistency, which is what we want. Now my crust has now cooled. There's a little bit of warmth to it, but that's what I want too. It'll be easier for me to spread this out. So at this point, you take all of your cream and put it in here. I'm going to use my offset spatula and then drag it out from edge to edge. And don't worry if you get little bits from your Oreo cookies in there, because this is not going to be seen. This is the middle layer. I'm going to put it in my freezer so it all set up probably for about 45 minutes, and then I'll show you the final touch. Okay, so here's the peppermint that's been taken out of the freezer. So now what we're going to do is make the topping. The topping is going to be chocolate. What better? So what I have here is a cup of chocolate bits. Now the recipe calls for bittersweet chocolate chips, 6 ounces. I don't have those. I'm just using regular semi-sweet chocolate chips. They're just as good. I'm going to pour this into my double boiler. What I will do is add a teaspoon of shortening to this. Okay, and then I will work with this to get it melted down. As you can see on a double boiler, it doesn't really take that long. But if you don't have a double boiler, again, just put it in your microwave safe container and then put it in your microwave. But I want you to take a look inside of this. Look how beautiful that looks. It looks luscious, creamy, and smooth. And so now at this point, I'm going to turn off the heat, remove it from the heat, and now I will cover the top of this, drizzle that right on, just like this. Oh, looks beautiful. But before I continue, I don't want it to set up too quickly because the peppermint is frozen and it'll seize up my chocolate. So I'm going to work with this, and it looks to be working out fine. Just like that. Oh, look at that. My goodness, it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. You have to make it. You just have to make this. You will love it. If you love peppermint, you will want to make this. Now, before it sets up, why not add a little more? So here I have my peppermint sprinkles. I'm just a fan of peppermint. I'm going to sprinkle this on top. I have to let this set. So I'm going to probably put it back in the freezer for a few more minutes to set up. Once it's set, I'll take it out and I'll cut it up and show you what it looks like. Okay, and here they are, the peppermint cream squares. So I have also cut them into little triangles like that too. Time for a taste test. These are so delicious. Like I said earlier in my video, I made these last year. They're gone. So I have to hide these in the freezer so they don't get eaten up before Christmas. So here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, the mint. Oh, it's refreshing. And the chocolate, you can actually see all those layers. It's beautiful. So I will have the link to her channel. Remember, come in and check on her because she is in the process of doing the Christmas countdown of 2024. She's got some really great stuff for you to see. So I hope you enjoyed watching my video. And please remember, enjoy life and never stop learning. Bye now.